Okay, so another lesson that we have is negative exponents. So, paano ba tayo makikipag-deal with negative exponents? Okay, so ganito lang po yun. Given natin, if n is a positive integer and if a is a non-zero real number, then a raised to negative n is equal to 1 over a raised to n. The number a raised to n and a raised, again, the number a raised to negative n and a raised to n are reciprocals. Thus, whenever you come across a negative exponent, think reciprocal. Okay? Lagi nyo pong tatandaan na kapag may na-encounter kayo na negative exponent, tandaan nyo, i-reciprocal agad natin sila. Okay? So, paano ba tayo magre-reciprocal? Or paano ba gagawin kapag may negative exponent? For example, we have here the base n and exponent of negative n. Okay? So, paano natin to i-reciprocal? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng reciprocal? To switch. Okay? To switch a number or any positive integer and then isi-switch natin siya. Okay? So, since a raised to negative n having a denominator of 1, diba? Kasi, always naman may na denominator na 1. Invisible nga lang. Hindi na natin kailangan ilagay. Okay? So, since ito yung given natin, a raised to negative n over 1. Nilagay ko yung over 1 para mas makita ninyo. Okay? Yung reciprocal. Ang gagawin lang po, pagbabaliktarin natin sila. Kung ano yung nasa numerator, ibababa natin. Kung ano yung nasa denominator, itataas natin. So, that would be 1 over yung nasa taas, ibababa natin. That would be a raised to positive n. Naging positive n na po siya. Bakit po siya naging positive n? Kasi yun po ang rule. Okay? In changing the negative sign or the negative exponent into positive exponent. And that is the reciprocal method. Okay? Okay, so we have here the first example or evaluate each expression. For number 1 example, we have quantity of 2 raised to negative 2 raised to 3. Okay? So, i-apply natin yun again, yung product to power rule. Okay. So, gagamitin natin ulit yung power to power rule. Kasi isa lang naman to. Product to power rule kapag mas marami sa isa. Okay. So, 2 raised to negative 2 raised to positive 3. So, this will become 2 raised to negative 6. Okay. So, again, minultiply natin yung negative 2 sa positive 3. So, that would be negative 6. So, again, change natin yung negative 6 into positive exponent. So, how are we going to do that? Okay? So, that would be 1 over 2 raised to 6. Okay? So, i-change lang natin sila. I-reciprocal lang natin to. Yung 2 raised to negative 6 magiging 1 over 2 raised to positive 6. Naging positive na siya. Okay? And i-evaluate natin itong given, which is 1 over 2 raised to 6. The answer is 64. You have to multiply 2 6 times. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And you will get 64. Okay? That is for number 1 example. Another example that we have here is quantity of 3 over 2 raised to negative 4. Okay? So, again, i-multiply muna natin yung exponent niya sa mga exponent ng given natin na sa loob. That would be 3 raised to negative 4 over 2 raised to negative 4. So, given natin, ayan. So, para silang negative exponent. So, akit ko lang ha. So, to change the given signs of the exponent, kailangan natin silang i-reciprocal. So, yung 3 raised to negative 4, may ilalagay natin siya sa baba. Yung 2 raised to negative 4, iaakyat natin ngayon. And that would be, no, that would be 2 raised to positive 4. Positive 4. Okay. So, i-evaluate na natin siya. And this will be 2 raised to 4 is 16. And 3 raised to 4 is 81. And that is the final answer. Another example that we have here is m raised to negative 2 n cube over x squared y raised to negative 5. So, as simple as, i-reciprocal natin yung mga given na may negative exponent. So, since m has a negative exponent, lagay mo agad dyan, m raised to positive 2. Okay? Kasi meron siyang negative na exponent. Yung n, may negative ba siya? Wala. So, anong gagawin? Mag-i-stay lang siya. Stay lang siya kung saan siya nakalagay. Okay? How about yung x squared? May negative ba siya? Wala din. So, mag-i-stay lang siya kung saan siya nakalagay. Okay? So, since nasa denominator siya, sa denominator lang siya mapupunta. Next, how about y raised to negative 5? Since meron siyang negative exponent, you have to reciprocal and may lilipat natin siya sa numerator. And that will give us n cubed y raised to 5 over m squared x squared. That is the final answer. Okay? So, number 4 example tayo, given quantity of 5 squared, a raised to negative 1, b raised to negative 3, over 10, b raised to 0, c raised to negative 4, raised to the power of negative 1. So, what we are going to do is to multiply the exponents of the given exponent. So, multiply tayo ng mga exponent. So, ito, 5 raised to negative 1 times 2, negative 2. A, negative 1 times negative 1, positive 1. No need to write. Okay? So, letter B, negative 3 times negative 1, that would be positive 3. Over 10, B raised to 0, C raised to negative 4. 10, yung 10, kakaroon din siya ng negative 1 na exponent. Since, kailangan natin i-distribute to. Okay? 0 times negative 1, that is still 0 pa rin. And c raised to negative 4 times negative 1, c raised to positive 4. Okay? So, next. So, again, ililipat natin sa taas or sa baba yung may mga negative exponent. So, lagay mo na agad dyan yung bar mo. So, this will become nasa baba. Okay? Bababa natin to since 5 raised to negative 2, may bababa natin siya kasi kailangan natin siyang maging positive. Next. If the given naman na A is positive, stay lang siya. How about the B? B cube, stay lang din since positive naman na. Next. Sa baba tayo. Yung 10 raised to negative 1. Iaakyat natin or mag-i-stay? Iaakyat natin. Kasi, may negative 1 siya na exponent. Kailangan natin siyang i-reciprocal. Next, yung b raised to 0. B raised to 0 pa rin. Okay? Or, simply, 1 na lang. But, kahit hindi na natin isulat yung 1, understood na may 1 yan dyan. Okay? Sige, papakita ko lang para mas malinaw. So, c raised to 4, stay lang siya. C raised to 4. So, that would be 10 ab cube over 5 squared c 4. C raised to 4. So, simplify natin. 10 ab cube over, what is 5 squared? So, simplify kasi natin siya. And that is 25. Yung 1, kahit di na natin ilagay. So, c raised to 4. Next, pwede pa yan masimplify since the given has a given of 10 and 25. Hindi naman natin sila pwedeng i-divide, pero pwede natin silang paliitin. And that would be 2 over 5. Paano naging 2 over 5? 10 divided by 5 and 25 divided by 5. Simplified form. Okay? So that would be AB cube C raised to 4. And this is the final answer. Okay? Okay, for our last example, we have 2 raised to negative 2x squared y cubed over 4 raised to negative 1 x raised to 0 y raised to negative 2. So, ibaba natin, iakyat natin yung mga dapat ibaba at iakyat. So, since 2 raised to negative 2, dapat nasa baba siya. 2 raised to positive 2. X squared y cubed. Okay? Yung 4 raised to negative 1, iakyat natin. Magiging 4 na lang. Kasi positive na yung exponent niya. Yung x raised to 0, 1 na lang siya. Kasi nga, x raised to 0 siya. Naka-raise siya sa 0, kaya naging 1 na lang ang value niya. Yung y raised to negative 2, iaakyat natin siya. So, paano natin gagawin yon? I-multiply natin siya dun sa kamukha niya. Okay? So, ang magiging sunod na gagawin natin dyan ay 4, copy lang yung 4, x squared. Yung y natin, pag pinag-multiply natin yan, ano magiging sagot? Y raised to 5. Bakit naging 5? I-add lang natin yung exponent nila. Okay? Since paras namang 1 ang given ng y, yun na i-multiply mo, 1 times 1. Okay? That is, yung exponent, i-add na natin sila. And that's apply the what? Power to power rule. Okay? The product rule. Okay? Yung power to power rule is yung may parenthesis sa loob. Okay? Next. Yung 2 squared is 4. So, since yung 1 wala naman na, multiply na natin yan, kaya naging 4 na lang. Next. Pwede pa itong ma-simplify. Bakit? Kasi, ano ang given natin na bases? That is 4 and 4. So, 4 divided by 4 is 1. So, ano matitira? X squared y raised to 5. Okay?